See how this works. Okay, hi. Hi. Okay, I think this is live. Hi guys, it's been a long time. Hi Aiden, Cheryl, C Flies 618, Stephanie Reed, Blue Soft Midnight, Kelly Johnson, hi. Ty Jizzle, is that how you say that? I'm not sure. Hi Minervo, Love Joy. Oh, I like that. Love Joy, positive words. Hi. Okay, so I want to say hi to everyone. Oh, Blonde Ambition. Yeah. Come on, let's vote. You should follow Isaac Boots too, by the way. I'm sure you know of him. He's also a Madonna love. Hey, thanks for all the hearts. Okay, so we're here, guys, and we're just going to give some time to let everybody join in. It feels so good. Oh, thank you, Piper. I have recovered from COVID. I want to wish you all a happy new year. It's 2021. Yay! So hi, Lisa. I just finished filming the talk and came home, and now part of my New Year's resolution, whatever you want to call it, everyone does it different, is to connect more with all of you via Carrie Ann Conversations. As you know, I started it last year, 2LA Blub. Don't worry, no politics. This is a politic-free zone, unless we reference it to talk about our emotional state. You know me, I like to focus on our emotional state, positivity, joy, and things to help us get through life. So thank you all for joining in, and welcome to Carrie Ann Conversations 2021. Okay, so quick catch up real quick. Let's take some questions. How are you all doing? How was your New Year's? Are you all happy and healthy? Hi, Brooke. South Carolina in the house. Where are you guys all from? Washington State. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, nice. Thank you. Glad Talk Dancing, well done. Thanks. I hope you guys enjoyed Dancing with the Stars too. I didn't get a chance to do any of this during Dancing with the Stars. I was barely just kind of surviving. It was a lot. This year, as we all know, without getting into it, last year was a lot. This year continues to be a lot. But this is all about helping you to get through life. I just want to bring positivity. I want us all to be positive here, North Carolina. All right. Okay, so today's topic for Carrie Ann Conversations Live is welcoming the new year. It's already here. It's Capricorn season too, so I want to wish all the Capricorns out there happy birthday. I also want to thank all of you for the beautiful love and all the warm wishes for my birthday. I was a little nervous starting the year off right away with my birthday, but it was such a beautiful celebration. Fabian was there, all my friends were there. The Talk did this incredible show. Hi Canada, Niagara Falls. The Talk did an incredible show, and I'm so grateful. Matt Simons performed, Oliver Platt was there, Joe Coy was there, all my friends from the ladies from The Talk were there. It was just a beautiful day, and all of you wished me so much. I never felt more loved, truly. So that's the silver lining of this year, is I think we're all reaching out more and connecting this way. So because of that, that's why we're going to continue the Carrie Ann Conversations. I'm sorry I wasn't able to be here throughout 2021, the end of it. I was also kind of struggling to get through. I think that's where we're all connected here. So I want to ask you, how are you welcoming the new year? It's a new year. It's an opportunity for new energy within your own life, whether it's a new attitude, a new routine, a new way of doing things, a new way of talking to yourself. Self-talk is an important thing. What are some of the ways you guys are dealing with 2021? I see that we have a fellow autoimmune sister or brother. I'm not sure, I couldn't tell, it went by so quickly. We will be talking about autoimmune throughout this as well. And you can also go to carrieannconversations.com, and there's some articles. If you know somebody who's going through COVID, I have a whole article about COVID. I have some articles about some autoimmune tips and lifestyles, and we're going to do a lot more of that. So, thank you. I am feeling better. So you're saying, the visual bastard, I guess you're an artist, you're loving yourself better. That's really beautiful to hear. Because that's the most important thing. You know, we think about this world and what's going on in the world, and what I'd love to see more of, and what I want to bring in my own life more of, like you, is love. And love starts with yourself, right? How can we love others if we don't love ourselves? It's such an important concept. And I know it sounds like woo-woo for those who aren't into therapy, but I go to therapy. You have to find the right therapist. Some of you may find therapy through physical activity, through reading books, through talking to your friends. I see another lupus and fibro warrior out there. Glad, thank you. Welcome to join. Welcome. I don't speak English. Welcome and thank you for joining us. Is what I'm trying to say. I see a Sjogren sister out there or brother. I lost track of what I was saying. Do you remember what I was talking about?
The new year.
Oh, New Year. Ellen's like, I'm not sure either. Hey, everybody, say hello to Ellen. Yay! Okay, Ellen is helping me out. As I try to expand Carry On Conversations, it takes more people to do that, and I really have invested myself into bringing more things. Oh, look, somebody just said they're going to start seeing your therapist again tomorrow. Yes. Listen, don't be afraid to reach out for help. Self-love starts with yourself, and a therapist is a great way to get started if you don't know where to go. And if you don't like what the therapist is telling you, guess what? Your choice. That's loving yourself, making a better choice to go to somebody else, okay? Now, one of the things that's also important about the new year is, I think, shifting attitudes. Oh, someone's also saying more self-care. I'd love to know how you're going to do more self-care. That's important. We all want to help each other figure out how to do this self-care. Someone says hi, Ellen.
Hi.
She says hi. What areas in your life do you want to create change as we move forward? Or what areas do you just want more of because they're going well? So somebody said, I'm not afraid to say that I'm hurting anymore. That's very powerful. You know, I think to be able to admit you're hurting is the first step in healing. I know that for myself on the talk, I often am very open about my struggles with whether it's health or heartbreaks. In fact, when I first got the talk, I was going through a breakup. I was engaged, and right before that, it was a difficult and traumatic breakup for me. And I shared what was going through, and I admitted that I was hurting. You know, you kind of can't not admit you're hurting when you're on live TV like that every day. And I think through that first step of admitting the hurt, the healing began. I think a lot of us in this society are taught to hold back our pain and hide it and put your best face forward. And yes, in certain occasions, that's true. At work, you know, my work is slightly different because it's talking like this, that a lot of people have to go and show up and be there for other people. But I think it's also okay to be a human being. And when you're not doing the job part of your job, but when you're connecting with your community to say, hey, I'm kind of struggling, I need a little help. Michelle Monaco is saying for her, it's to accept myself. I'm thinking what you said, let me see, it's hard. Oh, can I scroll? Not so sure. Sorry if I missed that, but yeah, it's about, I have short attention span. Sometimes it goes by so quickly and then I see another good thought. Somebody's saying more quality time out with my kids. Someone's asking about my fur babies. Somebody said something really good. Oh gosh, I wish you could, I don't know if you guys can all see the comments, but I really appreciate your comments. So what I was saying is that it's really important to stay focused. Listen, I'm new back as well, and it's sort of a lot coming at me as well. Brain fog from COVID, blonde ambition. You know what? I will tell you, today we did the talk. We were live back in the studio with our new co-hosts, Elaine and Amanda, and it was amazing. There's such great energy, and the family of the talk continues to grow as people come in and new hosts. And I know some of you still miss Marie, and you know, it's like constantly changing, and that's sort of the beauty of the talk is we evolve as the world evolves. Somebody said Sjogrens can cause brain fog. So you asked me about brain fog. So today when I walked out on set, I had a little brain fog, and I actually was disoriented because the one thing that COVID definitely does is it affects your neurological system. And when I walked out on set, we have a new setup with more lights, and I got a little bit panicky. And I just really wanted to be great because it was the first day for Amanda Klutz and Elaine Welteroth, and I wanted to be on my A game, but also the truth is I was a little nervous that I might get dizzy or faint. And I actually asked Sharon how she was feeling because Sharon Osbourne also went through COVID, and she said also it's a little overwhelming. And so for me, I actually told people on the headset, I told our executive producers, hey, I'm a little dizzy, just so you know. And then I felt supported, and then whatever it was that was going on, it sort of abated and it eased off, and then the show was great. But it was nice to admit what was going on. And I'm a huge fan of it, and you're going to hear that a lot in these Carry On Conversations about being honest with where you are. Because when we pretend we're somewhere else, we're setting that example for other people and it's unrealistic. I really do believe I'd like to see more of in 2021 truth, honesty with ourselves, with each other, kindness. Because when you're truthful about where you are, most likely there's a little bit of a struggle somewhere in your life, then you will have more compassion for everybody else who's struggling. And I am a firm believer in all of that. Okay, so real quick, some of the areas for some of you who don't know how to face this new year or how to welcome a new year. I love a new year. I'm a Capricorn. I can't wait for January to come. I like new beginnings. I like making lists. I'm one of those people. For those of you who are not into making lists, I've made a list for you. So you can think about creating change or evolving in these areas, okay? Home, maybe you want to change. Maybe after staying at home so much, you might realize I need a little corner for myself. I need one drawer that just has all my little like favorite candies in it, or has like something that you like to do on your own time, like play cards or anything really small. Because I know we can't always make huge sweeping changes to our lives, but you can claim a corner. Maybe you've got a little air freshener scent that's the one that you like that not anybody else in your family likes, and you can spray that, light your little candle, have your little area, and you tell everybody, this is my area, and let everybody else choose a little area in the home, if you live with somebody, that can be their own. All right, and then I also think you all need to have do not disturb signs on the bathroom so that if you need a 5-minute in the bathroom by yourself with nobody else around, that you get to put that sign up. Maybe it says with love so that nobody gets, offended by it. But I think it's important to take time for yourself and to really pay attention. I see somebody, you lost your dad. I'm very sorry to hear that. We are a community here, and it went by a little quickly, so I didn't see the whole story, but I'm so sorry for your loss. And we are here for you, and I want this kind of community to be one where we reach out and connect that way. Okay, so there's also the areas of creativity. How can you bring more creativity into 2021? So I'll tell you what I did. I bought a paint by number set where you just it tells you number 17 and that's red, and you paint the red in that, and then 13. And then after you're done, it looks like a brilliant masterpiece. Also, I painted this. When we did the talk at home, we couldn't have any, for licensing, we couldn't have any artists' work because we'd have to pay them, obviously, because they own it. And their creation. So I made up my own. And this was actually, just so you know, this was an old piece of art that I had that I painted over really with red and browns and blacks when I was kind of angry one day. And then I didn't like it because the energy was angry. So then I spray painted light gold and then a little bit of silver over it. And now I really love it because it also embodies it has my anger and how I transformed it into something else. So, somebody's saying in the future of 2021 they want to watch more anime. Yeah, I love anime. Okay, thank you. Somebody just tried embroidery for the first time. That's cool. You must be young because it's hard to see. I notice as I get older. Someone works with glass. I love hearing this. This is what I'm looking for. Do I believe that art holds the soul of the artist? I think that's a fascinating question. I think we should use that as a topic one day. We'll remember that. I think I'm going to do a topic of Carry On Conversations and art and our soul and all of that. Thank you for that. So now another area many of us try to incorporate as we welcome the new year. Someone just got tested. They tested positive for COVID today. Okay. First of all, I'm sorry that you tested positive for COVID. You are not alone. A lot of people are testing positive. Most people survive it, but it's very serious. So please talk to your doctor about what next steps you are supposed to do and take care. And if you want to kind of understand what my journey was like, I have it on my Carry On Conversations, and that's just my journey. Everybody's journey is slightly different, but I know that when I went through it, somebody else shared their journey with me, and it helped me calm. And the most important thing is to stay calm also while you're going through it, because it can be a little scary, but you're not alone, okay? So I hope to hear back from you in about 10 to 14 days that you're doing well, and we send you lots of love and healing thoughts. So another area, as we welcome the new year, that a lot of people want to work on is fitness, right? Fitness. What is fitness for you? It's harder. I've really been struggling with my fitness. So I cannot seem to get a routine going. I've tried. I cannot do it. Okay, I'm going to answer that question about how did COVID hit me hardest. I will come back to that. But as far as fitness goes, for those of you who want to get more involved in fitness but feel stuck and almost feel, I mean, like I gained like 15 pounds, I think, during COVID. So I'm less motivated because I feel grosser. But then that also makes me feel, and not because I gained weight, but my body feels not healthy. So it's been harder to get going. So what I started doing was like just 5 minutes. I have this little, it's called a Kubi, and it's just for your feet. And I sit in the chair, and while I'm reading my news, I just go for 5 minutes, and it just helps get my circulation. And now I did it for 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes. So it feels good, and your body knows what's good for it, and it will want more of it. You just have to start to build the habit, okay? So that's one thing that I would say for fitness. Just go slowly. Little tiny habits will grow into big, healthy habits. Also, multitasking is a good one. When I'm in the shower, I do my lunges. I hold on because it can be slippery, but I do my lunges. And then when I'm in bed, I do my sit-ups. Yes, it's kind of cheating because the bed kind of gives me the spring up, but I don't care. It makes me feel good. And this is something that I've learned throughout my journey as a dancer and being into fitness, is you have to feel good about what you're doing in order for you to want to keep doing it, right? So if I can do 50 sit-ups on the bed because I'm getting the extra bounce, that makes me feel good and more inspired to do more tomorrow. So those are my thoughts about that. Now, relationships are another big topic as we face the new year and we welcome the new year. Some of us want to work on our relationships. I'm going to stress that all relationships start with you. You. So focus on yourself. I'm just realizing I'm like sitting diagonal. This is straight up. I guess it's, okay, I have to move. Okay, so all relationships, interpersonal relationships, start with yourself. I have learned this a lot with my relationship with Fabian, and thank you guys. You guys are all so kind to Fabian when he made his like debut on the show, on the talk. So sweet. He actually took me to the most beautiful event that night. There's not much you can do, right? In COVID, we're all on lockdown, but he took me through this electric light drive-through parade that was super, super cool. And it was just so touching, and he brought me this beautiful cake that had like succulents in it with carnations, and it was so sweet. So what I've learned in this relationship, and each relationship or period spent in a non-relationship will teach you about things, about your relationships. It'll teach you about yourself. What I'm learning is that I have been a little too needy in relationships. This is real talk because that's what this is all about. I grew up thinking you're supposed to give like 150% to any relationship that you're in or any situation that you're in. And I think I'm learning more and more now that I was giving too much to everything. And I'm trying to learn how now to have a better balance. I think that's also part of what has caused some of my health struggles. As a dancer, it was like reinforced with my dance careers. You know, in 2 weeks I have a dance show. Okay, well I'm gonna go work out really hard for 2 weeks and lose some weight so I can fit into that cute little costume and push myself to the edge. And then give until I can have nothing else to give. And then spend 2 weeks in bed afterwards. And I think I set up a pattern like that. And then I kind of think I also did that in my relationships with people. Give too much. And then what it does is puts up expectations because I'm giving so much, why aren't you giving me back just as much? And that's not fair. Those kind of expectations were unfair of me. And it took me being in a healthier relationship with somebody who's a lot more sure of who he is and his boundaries to kind of help me understand that I don't have to do that much. And it's actually helped me to be healthier. So I'm grateful. Hey, Fly Girl, Hawkfoot, whatever your name is. Thank you, Hawkfoot Ball Nation. Thank you. So that's kind of something to think about too. Now, I also want to talk about health. Because for me, my intention this year was health. I mean, all of these are kind of my intentions as well. I think I go into the new year with like so many thoughts of the potentials and the possibilities, and that's what I love about life is every day is there's so many possibilities. So for me, my number one goal for this year was to be pain-free. Because I don't know if any of you who have autoimmunes, and this is for the woman who has autoimmune or the men who have autoimmune out there, I had so much pain during this since March that my pain levels have been very high. You know how they give you that scale of 1 through 10? Mine was always between a 3 and a 10. Always. Like I've never not had pain since the pandemic began, but mostly up at a 7 to 10. So if anybody else has had pain, give me some hearts and let me know that you've also had pain, because I want to talk about this. Wow, a lot of you. Okay, so the pain thing is an issue. So I'm a firm believer in get out of the pain cycle as fast as you possibly can. If that means stopping everything and laying down, pain-free. Yes, some of you don't even know what pain-free means anymore. I don't either. So Fabian actually helped me with this. And this is good when you have people who can give you different perspectives. And that's why this kind of connection is so important. He said, I don't know if your doctors are giving you advice that's helping you, because you talk to them all the time and you're still in the same place. He suggested seeing a new doctor or getting new doctors on my team. So I actually reached out to an old acupuncturist of mine, meaning not age old, but like I worked with her a long time ago. When I was trying to get pregnant, she helped me with fertility. Unfortunately for me, it didn't work out. But I reached out to her and I was like, doctor, this is what's going on. Can you help me? And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I've retired. So I was a little embarrassed, but I was like, could you recommend somebody else? So she recommended somebody else. And thank you, Dr. Pingu, for being so kind as to recommend Dr. Lee. And so I went to Dr. Lee, and because she was new to me, she has been able to help me with my pain in so many ways. So that's my suggestion for everybody who's dealing with pain or health, is to get fresh eyes on it, a new perspective on it. Read a new book about it. Read a different article about it to kind of get you going. Check out a new doctor. Call somebody else. Call another friend. Tell somebody you've never told that you have pain. They might know somebody. So pain can come from so many different backgrounds. I also have it because I was a dancer and I have so many injuries. For those who are pondering a naturopath or an acupuncturist, I highly suggest it. Please do what you can for you. If you need help, go see a naturopath. Go see an acupuncturist. I work with a Reiki doctor, an acupuncturist, and a naturopath. And I switch them out every other week so that I'm always working on my health. Also, breathing techniques. I've been online. I don't know if you guys are doing this, but I'm on YouTube watching every video for neck pain. I know a lot of people have neck pain right now, and arm pain here from using your phone if you're a right-handed person or a left-handed person. All of this. The pain, and for people who have autoimmune, heightened levels of pain will cause a flare-up. So we really have to manage the pain. Sometimes I have to take a painkiller, okay, just flat out, and you have to look at your pain in different ways. There's nerve pain, there's muscle pain, there's bone pain. And so you need to look at them all and ask your doctor what's the difference and if the right medication is working for the right kind of pain, and you have to know. Ultimately, you are going to be the expert in yourself. This is the one thing I learned from autoimmune. For anybody who's new to having an autoimmune issue, I know it's scary, but you know yourself best. This is an opportunity to listen into yourself better and to hear yourself and what your body needs better. And that's important. Yes, the Theragun. My brother sells a thing called the Muscle Hammer, full disclosure. It's the one I use the most because he gave me 2 of them. Actually, then I bought one too. But his is a little lighter than some of the other ones. So I use that on a very light level. Getting out of pain before I go to bed is important. I take magnesium at night. I take salt baths, Epsom salt baths. I'm now taking Chinese herbs. My doctor gave me new herbs. You have to check with your other doctor to make sure it doesn't conflict with your Western medicine. Okay, so somebody said that, can I get a shout out, please, to Jen. Hi, Jen. Try Dr. Greg Van Garis. See, I love this. This is becoming now a place where we can come for information. So yeah, I have spinal stenosis. I don't know, as well as, what's it called? Rheumatoid arthritis. That's why my knuckles are a little funky. Okay, so, wow, I already went 23 minutes and we're only going to do these for half an hour. So I wanted to say this. Somebody's saying magnesium, integrative medicine doctor, homeopaths. Yes, all of this. In answer to your question, because this has come up a lot, how am I feeling since I had COVID? I am feeling much better, thank you. I still have a weird dry cough. I had something like that before with Sjogren's, but it's different. I have neck pain all the time, and it got heightened from COVID. I'm also more sensitive to lights. Sometimes, like, I see a bright light and it makes me, I don't know, it makes the world kind of go like vroom vroom. It's weird. Maybe it's a little bit of Meniere's. I'm not sure. Did somebody just mention the Andrew Rizzo Foundation? They do great work for children with cancer and giving them access to dance therapy, movement therapy, which is so powerful. Okay, so I just want to kind of round it up with two more things. I wanted to show you a movement that could help us welcome in the new year. So let's just do this. I was going to do some yoga, but I think I'm comfortable here on the sofa. So if everybody can be comfortable real quick, we're just going to do a little movement. I just want us to like close your eyes. I'm just going to lead you through a quick 2 or 3 minute meditation. And don't let the word meditation stop you. Just breathe. Just follow along with me. Close your eyes. Inhale and exhale. Let out all that junk. Inhale again. Exhale, less forceful. Inhale for 5. I'm sorry, let's just do 4. Inhale for 4. And exhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put your palms out. I felt like Beyonce just now. Palms out. And reach out and just allow what's coming to you, allow the new year to come to you. Bring it to your heart. Just imagine all goodness, safety, good health, clear lungs, peace, love, good friendships, creativity, prosperity. Add your own list. Keep breathing. Inhale. Imagine all of those beautiful things coming towards you. Whether they're trickling down like gold dust, just bathe in all of that goodness. It's all right there. Bring it toward you from the front. Love, beauty, joy, happiness, peace, good health. Now bring it in from the sides. Allow it to just flow in like it's being a breath of fresh air. Now, the most important, on your back, bring it from behind you into your soul. Now imagine yourself in a bubble filled with all of the things that you desire for 2021. It's all right here, right there, right there, right there, right there. Inhale it, feels good, it feels safe, it feels colorful. For me, it feels colorful. I like pink, so I see a lot of pink in mine. Enjoy this feeling and slowly open your eyes. And now, take that feeling with you as you move forward. Now we have 3 more minutes, and I want to leave you with some quotes to help you welcome the new year here on Carrie Ann Conversations. Okay. Quote number 1. Every day is a new beginning. Take a deep breath, smile, and start again. That's a good one, like to just kind of have written somewhere. I don't know who wrote that. I found it on the web. I sound like an old person. Number 2, T.S. Eliot. For those of you, every moment is a fresh beginning. So even though this is the new year and it feels even better to start again, any moment is a chance to start anew. So T.S. Eliot, 2 more minutes, and we're going to just finish up with these last 2 quotes. You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. That's by Maya Angelou. And I think that's such a powerful quote. Let me repeat it. You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. And I know that a lot of you have been through so much. This year was really tough. But remember, you are not what's happening to you. You get to choose to be more than the events that are happening to you. And last but not least, Socrates. The secret to change, for those of you who want to change, I like to say evolve, but this is Socrates, so I'm not going to edit Socrates. The secret to change is to focus all your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. So don't look over your shoulder and think about, that was so bad. Look forward and think about all of the opportunities that lie right here every day, every day. Okay, guys, so we're going to put all of these quotes up. I just saw your request. We're going to put these quotes up on Carrie Ann Conversations on the Instagram. If you can follow that, that would be awesome. And is there going to be a Fly Girl reunion? Well, you'll have to tune in to see. Okay, thank you so much for spending this half an hour with me. I hope you all stay safe, stay healthy, And I'm sorry for you who just lost your friend on Christmas Eve. We send you a big hug. For all of you who need big hugs, I'm sending you love. Let's all send each other love, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, be safe. Next Monday, see you here. Same time, same place. Be safe. I don't know how to end it though, so this is the awkward ending part. Do I just press the X?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I think there should be. Is there a save button?
Okay, so I'm gonna make sure I save this. I hope I saved this, but sending love to all of you, and thank you so much for being here. Mwah. Take care. Yes. Are you sure you want to end your live video?
Yes.
End now, yes? I'm so scared it's
I
gonna
know.
disappear.
And